Hey everybody, Boomhauer69 here, and in today's video, Boomhauer is going to talk about the off-road vehicles, Coleman mini bikes, and I thought it would be neat to do a video giving my thoughts on them, because I see them a lot in stores like Tractor Supply, Family Farm and Home, Ace Hardware sometimes sells them, and a lot of the farm stores and local hardware stores will sometimes carry the Coleman brand little mini bikes, and I know they're a common and easy thing to find. And I thought, since off-road vehicles are a pretty popular thing out there on the internet, I thought I would maybe do this video and give my opinion about Coleman mini bikes. And here's a picture of the new style Coleman mini bikes they sell. And here's a picture of the old vintage style, the old style of Coleman mini bikes they used to sell. Now, personally, me, when it comes to the new style mini bikes, I do like the idea of them adding a light to it, you know, because I can see where that can be useful if you're out riding and it getting kind of late in the evening and you need to find your way back, you know, way back to your campsite or back to your car or home or whatever the case may be. I can see where having a headlight on a motorbike can be a handy thing, be quite handy and stuff. Now, I never owned any Coleman mini bikes. I don't know how good they are. I never personally owned one, or I don't even know how good the little headlight on them are and stuff. You know, the only thing I've done is just read reviews online of what other people said and looked at basically the Amazon reviews on them and stuff, but that's about as far as I've gotten as knowing anything about Coleman mini bikes. It's just reading reviews that people have put out there on the internet. But yeah, I can see where headlight could be useful. But personally, if I had the option to choose between the old style frame and the new style design frame, I would go with the old style, because the simple fact that I like the old style frame because it reminds me of the old vintage mini bikes from way back in the day, like from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. You know, back when go-karts and mini bikes started to become a thing in the household and people started to get into building that sort of stuff and making little go-karts and motorbikes and stuff. So. And I always like vintage technology and vintage things, so that's why I like the old style Coleman mini bikes. I think they used to call the old style the CT model, and then the new style is called BT models. I like the old style, you know, more than I do for the vintageness, and then I'm not a big fan of the new style mini bike frames and stuff. So I just like the old style, like I said before, because I like the vintageness of it. And plus, it also reminds me, I used to have for a short while a little yellow Baja Doodlebug, one of them little 3 horsepower yellow Baja Doodlebugs. I used to have one of those, and it reminds me of the old Baja Doodlebugs that used to be quite common. And then, of course, Coleman came along and made theirs and stuff. And I know the Baja company went out of business and stuff, but I used to have an old yellow Baja Doodlebug, which I used to put around with, and then I got rid of a long time. But yeah, I just like when it comes to mini bikes and stuff, I just like the ones that look like the old vintage styles, like you would have seen back in the day in the old Montgomery Ward's catalogs or the Sears and Roebucks and stuff. I like those style designs more than I do these newer style looking mini bikes. Although I do kinda, in a way, like a little bit the newer style Coleman mini bikes. You know, if you was kind of looking to maybe make like a little motorbike, like a little motorcycle. You know, your goal was to try to make a mini motorbike. These newer style this one, that picture here is of the newer style one I'm talking about. If you was trying to make like a little kind of like mini motorcycle, I could see where that might be a better option. But me personally, I like just the old style frame more than I do, because I just like the old style because it's simple, basic, and that's what I like. It's just kind of simple basicness, and plus the old style frame looks like something that if the original motor gave out and you want to either replace the motor or upgrade the motor, it looks like it would be a lot more easier to do than versus the newer style frame. Although I think the newer style frame does look like things would be pretty simple, but it looks like with the older style frame, I feel like it would just be a little bit more easier to maybe to be able to throw any old standard Briggs and Stratton knockoff motor or Predator in it. And so if I had the option, if I could go and buy the old style Coleman's, like a new old stock somewhere, I would do that. I think they used to call them the CT model. I'm not for sure on that, but the old CT model, I would definitely go with that instead of the new model. So that's my thoughts on the Coleman mini bikes. I just personally prefer the old style Coleman mini bikes versus the newer style ones they got out now and stuff. And I do know they also make camouflage ones that look a little more like a certain type of motorcycle. I know about those ones too, and I do think the camouflage ones are kind of neat. I find them kind of neat, but even then, those ones I would still the older style red mini bikes. These right here, the old style one, I'd still go with that any day and stuff. And probably if I had one and a bunch of knowledge of how to do it, I'd probably, the old style mini bikes, the old style model, if I had one of those, I would probably be modifying it with all kinds of lights and stripping the paint down and giving it a custom paint job or something, so yeah. If you like this sort of content, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down. Comment your thoughts below. What did you think of this video? Good video, bad video? Don't forget to share this video with everyone you know. Hope you all have a good day, and thank you for watching Boomhauer69's YouTube channel.